Today's episode 41. This is Jason Matters from Retrocade Sports. We have a big day ahead of us. And I do mean a big day ahead of us. And we're all doing it from here. At Spike Dome, the location of big matches that will be coming on soon. So, the first match we're going to do today, before we get to the rest of the show, is Beretta and Chuck Taylor, best friend, versus Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Brian Clinton Jr. Here we go. So here are the announcements that we need to make before we start the main show. First off, Bay Presley and Momo Watanabe are going to be in action in a tag team match. So will Sumi Sakai and Lufisto. Okada and Goto will be in the main event, and so will Kenny and Cody be in the main event. And also, one of the divisional matchups will be also available between Ronan and Shane Strickland from the junior heavyweight tournament side of the league to determine who will become the world champion. The last match being Leoton A and Teddy Hart will be scheduled right after and will not be shown, but we have other episodes from the particular two matches that came earlier, and we will post them on Armergeist later on in the day. But I can announce who is the two semi-final matches. It will be Retracade versus Millennial Collection 8. And it will be Retracade and Millennial Collection 18 who are in the top four. In the final four. As Davey Boy Smith gets started. Then we are going to, ladies and gentlemen, we can also announce today that we will have a special Fire Pro Wrestling Series Champion Series 3 will air officially on October 2nd at 6 o'clock and be a 90-minute show. And all those favorite wrestlers will be also on the docket as well. And here comes now Chuck Taylor for the first time in the ring. Blocked by Spear and Pillman with the block. Reversal here and a kick by Pillman. Pillman goes back to Davey Boy Smith. These three men plus Teddy Hart, all a part of their own business, all part of a stable in MLW. So, on October 2nd, there will be a Fire Pro Wrestling Champions match. I do have to tell you one more thing, however, about All In 2. A majority of the titles will be on the line. The women's title will be on the line. The IWTG US title will be on the line. The Intercontinental Championship will also be on the line. The Tag Team Championship, the Junior Heavyweight Championship, and the Heavyweight Championship. If Okada wins that match and it sets up a revenge match between him and Omega at All In 2, it will be fantastic. But the first match will be fantastic. He better hope for a game plan today, because it is going to be absolutely critical that he keeps up with Okada. Okada and Goto will be in the event. Yoshihashi and one other wrestler will also be in the match here. So let's get back to the action at 421. With the then gets him out of the ring, Beretta didn't do too hot in the junior heavyweight division. Tournament and league. 2 count only in 446. Match scheduled for 30 minutes. We started a little late. We were supposed to start about there. I'm sorry about that. But we will get to the show and the big matches on the show today. 5:32 to go. Stay here. Gets him there. Going for it here. Gets the reversal Beretta. Beretta now. He's facing off Smith. Smith right in front of Taylor. He reverses both. He gets there. And then he gets him straight there. And he continues to move. Stay here going up top. Got him. 6:34. Tags in Smith. Tags in Taylor. Can't get the kick. DDT, but not the legal man. Taylor. Chucky T. Trading elbows there. Picks him up. And gets the hammer fist there. Once more Smith. 2 elbows and he goes down. Going in there and gets him down with that suplex, uproot suplex there. Uproot brain buster. Can't get the kick. With the hop to it suplex. With the chop. Tags in. Gets him out of the ring. They're going after Beretta. Beretta now. I just heard that this is a #1 contendership for the tag team titles tomorrow. I believe that's what they said. So it is very possible that 2 junior heavyweights will be fighting for a heavyweight championship. Here is the pin. No, only 2. To the back. Set to the back. To the back there. Gets the suplex. To chop there. He returns with elbows. He gets back into the ring. Who is going to defeat the team of Mr. Cobra and Trevor Dory? That is the question people need to ask themselves. Can it be done? But I'm thinking that there could be a surprise and a double chop! But he reverses it, Chucky Taylor. Best friend! Chucky Taylor with that beautiful move out on the chair and is gonna pull it off. Oh, stopped him on the chair and it hurt. He has to get back in there. And it hurt. Oh, trying to get the gun and he stopped him. Suplex here. Falcon! To the reverse, gets the reversal. Chucky Taylor. Oh, got him with that forearm. Double forearm run. Can't get it again. Hops to it again. 12 minutes into the match. We will go straight into the next match. After this match is over. Set with the chop. Set again. Reversal here to the back. Frame buster. Picks him up again. Set. Reversal. Chucky Taylor now back to Beretta. Beretta had some interesting victories in that match there, in the tournament, in the league side of the game. Set and gets the reversal. Set again, and here comes Beretta. Beretta now. Beretta, best friend. Beretta to the back. That is too long. Gets the hold. Taylor. Integori. Set here. Will they get for the double? No double. Power bomb and he falls. And they get the 1 count only there. Double leg! Going for the elbow. He's going for a break on Parker. He gets him out of the ring. He's going for it. But he thought he was going to go for it. And now they're all fighting all over the place. And now they're just bringing out chairs. Two Germans. Wait! Oh, he had to drop it. And now there's chairs all over the ring. Set again. Back to Taylor. Taylor. First off, he gets the Insiguri. Then gets the knee. Hops to it again, but now outside the ring, he no-sold it. Big scratch. Going back to Brian Pillman Jr. and gets the double lariat. Reversal there. Taylor. Vertical! Run out of the ring. And he's going to work towards it again. 17 minutes now. German! Side. Going for the pin, didn't get it. He brings out another weapon. A piece of wood. Pin for the win. It's not gonna be like that. Going for the sharpshooter. Trying to block him, which he does. Vertical again. Vertical 1-1. No. Reversal again. Gets him to there. Reversal again. Reversal there. Trying to get to Beretta, and he does. He goes back to Smith. Reversal on that one. Drags him out. Gets him to the side. Drags them both of them in. He gets there. 19 minutes now. To the back. Set again. Reversal. Elbow. Set again. Will he win it here? Impossible! Best friends win! They are going to face off against Travis Darius and Mr. Cobra. Best friends win! Dude Buster! And the double hook leg pinfall gives the victory. Beretta winning over Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Brian Pillman Jr. Best friends with the victory over those two, and they will face off the tag team champions of both Mr. Cobra and Trevor Darius tomorrow. Okay. Folks, let's just look at the before we conclude our pregame show. Let us take a look at how the league is shaping up. Here is how the league is shaping up. As you can see, Race Case is the first. of the semifinalists after a close match. Here's an interesting one. Milano Collection AT, he almost lost to Nick Jansen. We will show you those tapes later on in the show, later on Armergeist. But the match we are going to see today is going to be Ronan versus Shane Strickland, and that one is going to be for a spot for the championship, for a spot for the semifinals of the championship, for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. So all of this is coming to a head. It is going to be fierce. Don't let your heart be troubled, but we got to get to other things, like the main show. So, thank you for watching the pregame show. We are going to be back in just only a minute, and you will join the match with Bray Presley and Momo Watanabe in a tag team match in progress in just a couple minutes. This is Jason Manners. We'll be back in a minute with more of Fire Pro Wrestling Fridays, episode 41. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this.